Hello again. So, today I'm going to talk to you about Christmas presents that you can buy for the kids in your life. Now, I have 6 nieces and nephews all together, and they range in age from almost 5 to 17 years old. So that's quite a wide range of kids to buy for. And I love shopping for my nieces and nephews. It's probably the most enjoyable of the Christmas shopping that I get to do. I guess I'm just kind of a big kid at heart, and I love to go and look at all the toys and see what they're into and kind of, actually I like to play with the toys, to be honest. I'm the person that goes into the noisy toy aisle and turns everything on, and I'm just like pushing buttons and making terrible noises, and oh, it's fun. It's a good time. I enjoy it. I really do. Actually, today I was at the farmer's toy section with my mother, and we were looking at some toy, and there were these, you know the movie Planes? Well, they had these little planes from the movie, and somehow, I don't know how, but we managed to turn on like 4 or 5 of these planes, and we weren't even intending to. We were looking at the thing next to it. And so we turned on all of these planes, and they were making this noise, and I couldn't stop them, and I felt bad, and there was a baby, and it was just, yeah, it was bad. But it was also kind of fun. So yeah, that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So in no particular order, I'll kind of tell you what age would be appropriate for each item that I show you. And just before I get into it, I want to say to any family members that are watching this, please don't let the kids see it, because these are the presents that they are going to be getting. So, or some of them anyway. So don't show them. No watching, kids. So first up is this. And this is actually a book that comes with a toy. So it's called... it's just about cows, and I have a nephew who's really into cows, and so it just pretty much just tells you all about cows, and it has a little pig and a little cow toy, which is kind of cute. And I got this from Paper Plus, and it was on sale, so I don't know if they've still got them around, but that's where I found that. And you kind of can't go wrong with books for kids, I think, especially ones that come with toys or CDs or anything like that, you know. I love reading, and my family are all pretty big readers, so books are always a winner. Next up, and these are really, really cool. I'll show you a couple. I have like 3 here though. Okay, these are Japanese candy, and you make them up, and they look like, this one looks like an ice cream, this one is a cake, and my camera stopped because I forgot to remove files off my phone so that I could fit the video on it. Right, I was in the middle of showing you those Japanese candies that you make up, and they look like all different kinds of food, from savoury stuff to actual like lollies and things like that. This one is sushi, and it's a rice panda, and it's sushi stuff and noodles, and it's all sweet. It's all candy stuff that you can eat, and they're all miniature, and you make them up, and they're really cool. There's some YouTubers that do this, so I will link to their channels below so that you can actually see these in action if you're interested in buying them. And I realized I have just been staring at this little guy rather than the viewfinder, which is directly to the right of the Santa. I don't know why, and I'm very sorry that I haven't been looking at you for like the last 2 minutes. Yeah, so these Japanese candies are awesome. I did the cake one, and I will insert a picture of that here. They are super fun, although mine was not as pretty as the one on the box. But is that ever the case? Does anybody ever make them that pretty? I don't know. Probably fancy YouTubers do, but I don't. Yeah, they're super fun. because they do have Japanese instructions, if you are not Japanese speaking, then you will probably want to either Google in English instructions or look for somebody on YouTube who's making it up, and you can follow along, because that's what I did, and it's pretty easy to do. Yeah, some kids will need help with them depending on their age, and some kids will be able to do them themselves if they're old enough. Yeah, they're a super fun thing to do, super tasty. And these were about $5 each from Japan Mart. The next thing I want to show you is a couple of things that are for an older child, probably a girl. They are nail decals. So I've got some little, as you can see, little hearts and lacy sort of bows and things like that. And this one is very sort of 90s daisy decals. Hopefully that's focusing. I also got these from Japan Mart, but they're pretty straightforward to stick on, so the instructions being in Japanese is not really a problem. Yeah, if you happen to know a girl who's kind of into this stuff, or, you know, that 10, 11, 12 age range, like one of my nieces is, then this might be a super good idea for her if she's into that kind of thing and is allowed to wear that sort of thing. Yeah, so next up is another book. This is Geronimo Stilton, The Search for Treasure, the 6th adventure in the kingdom of fantasy. I have a niece and nephew who are absolutely obsessed with Geronimo Stilton and the other Stilton one, which is geared more towards girls, and I can't remember the name. Because I've never really read these before, but yeah. They're very cool, lots of adventure, and they're quite big, as you can see. So this stuff is more in the age range of 8, 9, 10, etc. That kind of age. As long as they can read chapter books, then they should be fine with this kind of thing if they like reading. Obviously, with any gift that you get for a kid, if you know that they're into something, it's pretty easy to buy for them, because you can say, okay, I know they love reading. You can get them a book, or I know they love building things, so you could get a Lego add-on set or something like that. Yeah, be guided by the kid. If you know something that the kid likes, or you're able to ask his or her parents what they're into, then I definitely recommend doing that. They might be collecting something like my youngest niece is currently doing with Shopkins. So Shopkins are basically little tiny food items, and they're collectibles, and they just have these little shopping bags that they come in, and there's a whole heap of them to buy. You can see on the back there's a bunch of them, and yeah, they're collectible. Kids just, I don't know what they do with them. I think well, my niece plays with them. She loves things like doll houses and anything like that, so she just plays for hours with teeny tiny little toys. Yeah, so, and I think also they have ones that are hidden, so you don't know what you're getting when you buy them, which is kind of cool. I think they always come in packs of more than one. I don't think you can buy single ones, so yeah. Anyway, Shopkins, they're very, very popular right now, so if you happen to know a little girl or a boy who's into this kind of like stuff, then by all means go for it. It says for ages 5+, because they are quite small, so you probably don't want to get them for a child under the age of 3, or any kid that's still trying to eat toys. You don't want to kill the child. No choking. That's bad. The next thing I have for you is also for that tween age kind of age range, which is I think from like 10 to 12 or something. I don't know. When I was that age, we were just kids. So, yeah. Anyway, I have got a bath bomb here from Lush, of course. I would take it out of the bag, but I would break the seal or peel off the paper bag, and I don't want to do that. I want her to be able to open it in the Lush bag. This is an Ickle Baby Bot, and it's lavender and chamomile sleep-inducing bath, cunningly disguised as a robot. I'm sure you all know how to use a bath bomb. yeah, I think Lush is a really good option for pretty much anyone, but especially girls, because they have a lot of very girly scented things. Although I don't like putting gender onto that stuff, because I think boys out there might like Lush too, and that's cool if they like Lush. So just go by the kid. If you know that they're going to be into bath stuff and shower stuff, then go for it. It doesn't matter what gender they are. Lastly, and this is kind of, I know it's kind of boring to give gift cards, but they are a really, really good option for any kid. I love to be able to buy people actual presents and see them open it and see their face, and that's just really fun for me. I do enjoy it, but gift cards really are a very practical option if you're not quite sure what somebody would like, or if you know that they love to go shopping and would thoroughly enjoy spending that money, which they might not otherwise be able to do, particularly kids. They do have, most kids these days have pocket money and things like that, which they can spend. A lot of young kids in particular don't always get to go shopping for themselves, and normally, well, at least the kids in my family, they go into the shops and stuff, you're like, oh, I want to have that, and I want this, and I want that, and, mum and dads are just like, no, it's not your birthday, it's not Christmas, you don't need it, no. So I know it's pretty fun for kids to go shopping. I know I enjoyed it when I was young. So that is definitely an option for you. I have one here for Rebel Sport. I know that these go down well with pretty much any age group if they're into active stuff. I also have one for a department store here as well, which is nice because you can get anything from there. I'm getting both of my eldest nephews, who are 17, gift cards, not those particular gift cards that I just showed you, but for different stores that they would be interested in shopping at. Yeah, they're just an easy kind of option for teenagers. Hello, Phoebe. Because most teenagers love to friggin' shop. Like, I have never met a teenager who hasn't been totally into going shopping, particularly for clothes and things like that. I mean, they're just obsessed, even boys. So, yeah, very easy option. I always feel like it's a little bit of a cop-out to get gift cards. Excuse me. But, it will get them something that they want and that they enjoy. That was Phoebe. Hello. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not paying attention to you? I'm sorry. Can you not? Stop it. Just, no. I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to hold it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and that it's given you some ideas of what you might be able to buy the kids in your life, if you have kids in your life. Yeah, I think Christmas is always a little bit more fun with kids, to be honest. I definitely enjoy it when the kids are around and seeing them open their presents and just have such a fun, magical day. I think even Christmas Eve with kids is best because they get really excited about Santa coming, and I know that too, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, stop distracting me. I know that a niece and nephew of mine, they just are crazy into it, and they put out this like reindeer glitter stuff for the reindeer to come so that they know where to land on the grass outside, and oh, it's just adorable. I love it. So I'm very much looking forward to it, and hopefully they are not watching this video, because if they are, I'm going to be very cross with you. Very cross. Now you know what you're getting, and it's not a surprise, so it's your fault. No, I'm just cheap, and I couldn't get anything else to make this video with. I'm sorry. Phoebe! No. Anyway, Merry Christmas! Oh, look. Merry Christmas! Ta-da! Thanks for watching, and I will see you again very soon.
I have made one up myself. I did the ice cream one, so I will insert a picture of that here. Picture. So that you can see. Mine, no, I didn't do the ice cream, I did the cake. Silly. You don't want to kill it. Yeah, you don't. I mean, this is an Ickle Baby Bath Bomb, and it's lavender and chamomile, sleep, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what 17-year-old boys want. Sorry, that's my cat. She wants my attention. Oh, seriously, Phoebe. Oh my god, now she's licking her private parts. Phoebe, stop it. Stop it. No. This is why I don't shoot videos with her in the room normally.